The obligation of self-preservation. As a Negro in America, the thought of self-preservation opens the mind to endless possibilities, dreams never imagined. Those possibilities only mirror the unimagined nightmares we face every day in this country for simply being released captives. Once every last one of us realizes that we are, all of us, inmates locked in a prison system disguised as a country designed specifically in part to hide the Hebrews, or Negroes, the better equipped we will all be to deal with the next logical step and phase in any prison setting: escape. However, before I delve more deeply into the need to remove ourselves from the reach and influence of our oppressors, let me express our current circumstances more in depth. We are released captives in this foreign land, the descendants of which European Gentiles enslaved for over 400 years. That word, enslaved, means so much more than the simple term it implies. It infers murder, rape, breeding farms, public whippings, hangings, lynching, burning alive, castration, and of course the free labor of picking cotton for a multi-billion-dollar industry that helped create the superpower that America once was. After the term slave became passé due to the Emancipation Proclamation, we became what I call free-roaming inmates in a prison society that monitors our every move, with the authority given them to harass, assault and murder us without cause and without recourse. Those are the facts. Consider that they call police on us for minor reasons, or no reason, other than we're Negroes. So-called white people in this society have been conditioned to view us all as potential criminals that require monitoring. It's baked in their DNA. It's the reason I say not to riot and march and protest, because this society will see that as the prisoners revolting and will take steps to quell the disturbance by any means necessary. Now that we've dealt with the reality of our circumstances, let me parallel the conditions of Nazi Germany in the early 1930s. Jewish people who were German citizens never expected that their friends and neighbors would turn on them and allow them to be carted off to concentration camps. The same sentiment has grown and is growing in the United States against us. It won't be long before they relocate us for our own safety. They've started their crusade against anyone that doesn't look like them or think as they do, and it will likely end with an attack on us directly. It appears that the European Gentiles are being jinned up, as Obama has said frequently, referring to an Islamic belief in demons being called jinn. It appears that they most certainly are. So as a result, I've arrived at the conclusion that we as descendants of slaves should all at least investigate an obligation of self-preservation. When taking into consideration the aforementioned facts, that we are not free men but prisoners existing in a society absolutely not created for our betterment, the mind is forced to consider other viable alternatives. These truths, held in self-evidence, did not include equality for Negroes, neither at the time of that document's creation, nor does it today. How any woke Hebrew in this prison country just for Negroes doesn't think of and devise an escape plan every day is beyond my comprehension. I can only surmise that they may still suffer from what I call generational Stockholm Syndrome, as I suffered from for so long, and only time can be the judge. However, now that I've realized I'm in a United States penal colony created in part, just for us, I've determined that I must escape. What about you?